KPMG managed to do a world-scale, international-scale event. You can see so many people here from all over the world. I think that the IMGL Masterclass being here in Gibraltar was a great addition.
Gibraltar as a jurisdiction is clearly setting a business environment that is incredibly healthy for e-gaming businesses, incredibly attractive for clients like ours.
Yeah, and it was interesting today when the Minister was speaking on one of the panels. They weren't talking about it necessarily being the cheapest place to do business, but being the best place to do business and being associated with a mark of quality.
Interesting comments on how the market has potentially grown over the last several years, different perspectives on what people consider to be emerging versus emerged, and also interesting to understand the key drivers of emerging payments, both now and in the future.
I was invited here to join the panel on the future of e-gaming, the regulatory perspective. It's a very obviously useful gathering of some of our major licensees and key fellow regulators. So it was an attractive proposition.
Well, same here. I was also invited to attend, and for me, coming from a somewhat conservative regulatory regime, it's challenging and inspiring to meet representatives from the UK and from Gibraltar, who's had a huge impact on the Swedish market as well.
Well, I'm here to bring the IMGL Masterclass to this event. But today we do a European legal overview about latest news and latest developments across Europe and several jurisdictions. We will discuss general issues that apply to nearly every jurisdiction and have some questions on some developments.
I act for a number of Jeep-based operators back in Italy. And what I like about their approach to local regulations is that they are very, very keen to play by the book. Not just the Jeep book, but also the Italian book or any other book that they should be required to abide by.
It's wonderful to see the thriving industry that e-gaming represents in Gibraltar. Senate Group was set up to promote responsible gambling, and I've been very cheered by the interest that there is among delegates today in this subject. We're here to tell people in Gibraltar about what we're doing in the UK and to invite membership, because any company that really believes in responsible gaming should join our group, since we are demonstrating, I think, to the public and to regulators and government their commitment to high standards.
I think the range and depth of speakers, the quality of the discussions is very high, and in terms of a sector which is now one of the established industrial sectors in the world, I think it's a real flagship event.
Well, we thought it was important this year to flag up to stakeholders the fact that Gib government has commissioned a review of the legislation and regulatory model. That's still very much in its early days, but if you don't use an opportunity like the KPMG Summit to make that announcement, that's an opportunity really missed. So it was important we got that message across to the industry this morning that this is work in progress and they will be involved during the second half of the year. I've organised conferences in my career, and I know how difficult it is. A, to find the right subjects that are topical by the time the event takes place, and B, to get the right speakers to do that. And KPMG have done a great job again this year with government support in putting together a relevant programme.